Feel the warmth of the sun, the magic in the air. Let's take a moment, let the spirit share. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Up in the blue, where our dreams take flight. Wings of freedom dancing in the golden light. Families gather, laughter echoes through the sky. Each moment's a treasure, let our spirits fly high. The roar of engines rises like the heat of the sun. Feeling the excitement, together we are one. Joy ignites the heart, fills the air with cheer. Step into the magic, leave behind your fear. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Oh, sun and fun, let's make some noise. For the volunteers, the vendors, the girls and the boys. From every corner, people gather round. We're united in passion, let's lift off the ground. Oh, gazing at the sky as the colors unfold. Stories of aviation in every heart told. From the gliders to the jets, the magic we create. A tapestry of dreams, can you feel the fate? Flow like a feather, soar like a bird. Each heartbeat a whisper, every laugh heard. Underneath this vast sky, dreams collide. Together we'll dance, let the joy be our guide. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Sun and fun, in the golden embrace, creating memories with a smile on every face. So let's fill the sky with laughter and cheer. At Sun and Fun, forever we'll be here.
Can you believe it?
What day is it? I have no idea. It's day 6.
Official day
It's
6.
officially day 6.
Day 365
Yes,
for you, though.
Yes. What an awesome day. What a great day. Lots of challenges, though. We can talk a little bit about that,
yeah,
but it was still
we've
a
got
great
some
day
time.
overall. It was great.
I'm so excited. Good morning,
Yep.
everyone. Thank you for joining us on Sun and Fun Live today. I'm Amanda Holly, here with Gene Conrad. Hopefully you know us by now.
Oh, yeah. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Oh, boy. But yeah, what a great day.
Yeah, what a great day. Thanks, Amanda. Day 5 of Sun and Fun was awesome. Another great air show featuring the Thunderbirds. And last night, the never disappointing night show with fireworks. That was the best we've ever done, so I don't know how we top that, but I always say that, and we'll do it next year. But we're ready to start our final day of the red, white, and blue at 52.
Don't know how we're here, but we are on the show today, though, because we do have one more show for you. We are going to have another air show performer here at Sun and Fun. Going to get to talk with Steven Feele in a few minutes. Plus, we get out on the field with arriving aircraft and the ballet required to move airplanes and keep everyone safe. We also visited our new friend, Brennan Morgan, with Freedom Flight Academy. Right now, though, want to take you live live outside. We are over the Warbird ramp. Still so many aircraft out there for you to go see on this final day of Sun and Fun 2026.
Oh yeah, there's still lots of airplanes out there. Lots. I'll be honest with you, a lot more than we've ever probably seen on a Saturday. So going to be a lot of departures today. But I got to do a quick shout out to our FAA friends, air traffic controllers that come in. It's about 62 of them to control all the great traffic that we've had this week. So they do a phenomenal job. So it'll be a busy day for them. So now the thing's scrolling up. I was going to read all that, but I guess we're going to move on to day 6. And what can we expect from weather?
It is going to be actually a really nice day out there. Yesterday was really hot.
Yep.
Today's going to be a little nicer. If you're out and about already, you see the clouds kind of coming in. That's out ahead of a cold front that's going to move through tonight. Still going to be warm. Still going to be a little on the muggy side, but there's going to be a bit of more of a breeze
Any
today.
chance of rain tomorrow?
Tomorrow, a little bit. Just like a 10 to 20% chance tomorrow.
That's not enough.
We
need
want
more.
rain.
We want rain tomorrow.
Now you want rain.
Yes,
I
rain,
can't do it
rain,
all.
please. No, I know. So.
Another great day, though, for you. Again, a little bit more cloud cover out there for us.
No, it'll be good.
So let's take a look at some video from yesterday. We do have some of that, especially of the people arriving. So many aircraft. The Thunderbirds were out there. It was busy out there.
Yeah, no, it was busy. Thunderbirds, great day. The air show was phenomenal yesterday. The night show, I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point.
The night show was incredible.
It was completely epic. I told everybody there was a totally different show from Wednesday, which it was. There you go. There's some of the footage.
That.
It was awesome.
I mean,
absolutely awesome.
I texted you like 5 minutes into it, and it was already absolutely insane. And it just got better and better and better. And again, that was the end of the day. I mean, the entire day was amazing.
No, the entire day was great. But I will tell you, I mean, we've got some
We're
light challenges
right now.
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I don't even know what to say. Hey, everybody gets, hey, there you go. I'm in the spotlight.
We're trying.
Hey, you know, yesterday was a great day, but I will tell you, it was challenging. We parked over 21,000 cars yesterday. Hey, there you go. We
21,000 cars.
21,000 cars. But I will tell you, you know, it does put a lot of stress on my team and obviously our volunteers, you know, to have all those people out here. So obviously, I will tell you, there's a lot of work we have to do to get ready for Saturday next year. You know, because you can plan. You know, we had first aid stations. Our volunteers did a phenomenal job, but we had a lot of people that needed assistance from our Polk County Fire Rescue, LPD, Lakeland Fire Department. So they had, I think they transported 31 people yesterday. So it's a tough environment. And also, if you think about it, if you have 60, 70,000 people out here, I mean, basically we're a small city. And, you know, you probably would have some level of runs just if you were in a city on a normal day. So, and then you bring everybody out and it's hot and all that. So, but it was a great day. It was still it was a tough day, but, you know, a lot of work that we're going to, you know, do this next year so we can be a little bit better on Saturday and make sure our guests are taken care of.
Well, that's what it's all about. You know, you go through the day, you do as much as you can preparations, and then you take some notes and make it better for next year.
Yeah, but there were a lot of people here, 21,000 cars, so it was a lot, but it was a great day, and we kept everybody as safe as possible.
Yes,
so thank you to our volunteers and everybody out there.
I mean, yeah, that was a tough day out there, but we are here on the final day, and you know, during Sun and Fun, and not just during Sun and Fun, but Sun and Fun has been the world's busiest airport this week. With all the people in airplanes, it's the job of air and ground operations folks to keep planes separate from other planes, people and vehicles.
Yes.
All of the things walking around. The ground marshals, a big part of that operation. I had a chance to visit with them yesterday and talk to them.
So we get aircraft in and out of the vintage area safely. So we keep aircraft away from people, and we get them into the vintage area, parked wingtip to wingtip out there.
And you guys are, you know, yelling at people to kind of get out of the way, but you kind of have to. Everyone's kind of distracted everywhere, right?
Yes,
Talk to me about how that is.
Yes, so you have to have a degree in cat herding thing of, look at that airplane, look at that airplane, and then it's like, what about the airplane behind me, or that kind of thing. So, yeah.
So talk to me about these, how you get the aircraft to where they need to go.
So this is our way to communicate to the pilot, so we can get them to stop, we can get them to come forward, turn, all with the sticks.
And so how did you know how to do this prior to volunteering, or did you?
No, I actually, I've been volunteering out here almost 25 years, so I've been coming to Sun and Fun since I was in a stroller, and you know, started volunteering, and I've been here ever since and learned along the way.
Right now, what we're doing is watching for the airplanes to come out, and the other crew directs them out. We catch them, And then we take them down the taxiway again, keeping people, cars, and golf carts out of the way.
You're the whistleblowers.
Yes. You want a big one?
Yeah, yes.
This one's loud.
Oh, it is really loud. That will get someone's attention.
Yes, it should.
What's your favorite part? Do you get to meet people out here? What's your favorite part?
Yeah, definitely the people. We meet some great pilots, the volunteers here. It's an amazing team. Most of them come back every year, and you know, we get together one time a year and have a great time.
Yeah, I got into this group, and I've been, happily doing it for the last 30 years.
Wow, that's amazing. And it is my understanding you guys have to bring your own motorcycle.
Yes, there are a few that we get kind of donated for use for the week from Harley Davidson, and nobody's here that has one, so.
Well, we appreciate you being out here and all your years of volunteer work. Again, it's hot out here, and we really appreciate you being out here.
Well, I thank you.
The whole idea is keep everyone safe.
Yep, safety first.
You know, you're out there and there's so many distractions that, you know, they have a tough job. You know, it sounds like they're yelling at you with the whistle, but really it's just to get your attention.
Yeah, and it's just to keep everybody safe and separated.
Yes.
Golf carts, vehicles, strollers, airplanes. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's a pretty dynamic environment, especially where you guys were standing and doing that interview right there at the approach end of 5 and Bravo, and all of that converges right there. But I will tell you, I mean, when you think about our site, what's difficult is, like, if you know AirVenture, like, all of that traffic is out in front of the crowd. It's not intermixed with the people. I mean, they do have crossing points to get airplanes to park in certain areas, but here we are significantly challenged with our layout and how we do this. It's not ideal, but our volunteers do a phenomenal job controlling the traffic, and they are super nice. They've been super flexible, and again, I can't thank them enough. That's one of the hardest jobs out there.
I mean, they're in the heat all day long.
Yes.
And they're out there keeping everyone safe. So really appreciate you guys. All right, up next, air show performer Steven Feele is going to join us as Sun and Fun Live Today continues.
Portions of Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV programming is brought to you in part by FUN Aerospace Technologies, a leader in aviation lighting systems, and by TL Sport Aircraft, redefining sport aviation.
The island of Andros offers, basically, the flying puts you in fantasy land. You land, and that fantasy continues. Once I get up there, it is so tranquil, so calm. My favorite thing is the colors and the beauty that you see. There's several things that make the Bahamas extremely unique as far as a pilot flying over water. The first thing is you're never more than about 30 miles from shore. The second thing is that when you're over water, you don't get all that turbulence. It's nice and calm. Every single airport is within another airport that has fuel. So you don't have to have that fear of running out of fuel. When you fly the islands, you're looking down, you're disconnected because you're not dealing with all that everyday foolishness. You're so connected because you're taking it all in.
Hey, my name's Philip Harrington, and I was the very first recipient of the James C. Ray Scholarship. Today, I fly for Delta Airlines. I can't tell you how grateful I am for all that you guys do to support the Aerospace Center for Excellence, Sun and Fun. You are truly making a difference in young people's lives. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
for now. Which is
Yes, lights are
exciting.
good. Although,
you have some Uncrustables
yes,
here.
I have some Uncrustables. I've got my snacks for the day. I'm going to have Uncrustables all day, and I'm getting Jet's Pizza out at the island. That is my my Sunday go-to because that's how I celebrate.
Okay.
Jet's Pizza and Uncrustables. It's
On
the
day
best.
6. I do agree.
And Jet's Pizza is great because
Love
every
Jet's.
piece has a corner, right?
Yes.
On the the little ones they got. I mean, it's really good. All right.
Now you know Gene's plans for the
All
day.
right.
Thank you for sticking with us on Sun and Fun Live today. Of course, we want to remind you to help us spread the word about this live stream. Leave a comment so we know that you're watching. Leave a simple good morning. And we want to know where you're watching from. Hopefully you've been here at Sun and Fun at some point during the week. Let us know your favorite part about the week so far in the comment section. Want to take another live look outside as well at the Warbird ramp there. Sun and Fun, plenty of static aircraft to walk around and enjoy today. Really exciting stuff. I love our live looks too.
No, it's great. TBM there. What's his name? Tim Savage. That's his TBM. Job flies it as well. And it looks like there's a Wildcat behind it too. Lots of great aircraft this week. The Connie was out there. Saw some great pictures of the Connie with the backdrop of the fireworks last night. So that's always fun. And also with the fireworks last night, I don't think a lot of people necessarily understood or necessarily appreciated the theme. But when the little boy was taking the picture of the airplane and then was in the cockpit, that was for Thunderbird number 8 for Raz, who was a demo pilot of the F-22 for 2 years and now is on the Thunderbirds. But that's how he got into aviation because he was one of those kids on the fence taking pictures. So that was our tribute to him because that's what it's all about. It's all about our kiddos and inspiring that next generation. And he is absolutely the poster child for that. And we love him, and he's such a great guy.
And we're happy he's back too.
Yes.
Round 2 with that.
Yep. Absolutely.
Awesome stuff. All right, our next guest is a master aerobatic instructor. He's worked closely with some of the top names in the aviation industry, including airshow greats Rob Holland, Mike Goulian, Sean Tucker, and Kevin Coleman. Please welcome in Steven Feele. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a long week for all of us. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
What has been your favorite part all week long?
Oh, man. I mean, it's a great way. I live in New Hampshire. We just spoke about that. But it's great to just enjoy the sunshine. But it's awesome meeting all the people. Speaking of the little kids and stuff, I was just like Raz was. So it's great to have, I'm in a slightly different role now. But it's great to, meet people and see old friends for each year. So
talk to us about your career. How did it begin? You just said, it started maybe when you were young. And then how did you get to where you are today?
Yeah, so I've always been interested in airplanes, and my dad took me to an air show up in Pennsylvania when I was a little kid, and I was, saw the Blue Angels and the Red Barons back in the day, and I said I want to do that. And then I was pretty much single-mindedly focused on following that the whole time. So flew gliders, flew helicopters for a while, and the reason I met Rob was he had an aerobatic school up where I went to college, and my mom was probably not proud of it, but I skipped my first day of freshman orientation and walked into Rob's office and said, "Here's where I am. This is what I want to do. What do I do next?" So, and then the rest is sort of history.
So we're watching some video of you doing your stuff right now.
Okay.
Talk to us about what it's like going from just doing aerobatics to becoming an instructor. What is that process like?
Sure, it's a fun process. You practice a whole lot and you think you're getting good at it, and then you learn to teach people, which is an entirely different skill. And then kind of a cool thing in the airplane is you actually realize there's so much stuff I never noticed before. So it actually teaches you a lot more about what's going on than you realized beforehand. And it's also a lot of fun to kind of see people's progression from sometimes even, especially with aerobatics, being kind of nervous about it and a little scared, through kind of conquering their fears and then becoming, confident and, having a blast. And my favorite part about all of that is it's, impossible not to have fun while sharing it with somebody else.
So do you do competition aerobatics? So talk to us about that. Did we just have the competition, the U.S. Nationals, or is that coming up?
So it's usually in the fall. So it's in September. So this year's will be coming up. It's out in Kansas.
But does something just happen in Sebring, though?
It did, yes.
Okay,
so Sebring actually is next week. Keystone Heights was 2 weekends ago. Something. I wasn't there, so we were getting ready to get the airplane here and shiny and nice and all that sort of stuff. But it's competing is a whole. I've been competitive my whole life. If I didn't want to clean my room, it was I bet you can't do it in 5 minutes, and off I went. It's a fun way to take something I've tried to, and I'm still not there yet in terms of mastering it, I don't think. You're always learning, which is kind of fun, but it's a fun way to take those two sides.
And talk to our viewers too. So tell us the difference, how do you feel the difference is between competition aerobatics and then just flying like Mike Goulian or Rob Holland used to do and just flying the air shows? Talk to us about that a little bit.
Right. So from the normal aerobatics, or even in air shows, obviously the environments are very different. The one thing that we do with competition is it's all judged by somebody on the ground. So there's a couple things that are different about it compared to the normal general aviation pilot who goes out and flies on their own. So we have a specific set of maneuvers we're supposed to do, and so we're basically, the judges assume we're going to do it perfectly, and then they mark off things we do wrong. Something that you learn as you progress more in competition is that it doesn't actually matter in the airplane whether or not it looks perfect to you, which is what you would do when you're on your own. But what actually matters is how it looks to the judges. So the other kind of more advanced thing is you kind of learn where all the cheat parts are, where you make it look right, but it maybe is not technically right if you had the judge in the plane with you.
Okay. So are they? I'm assuming they're sitting, right in the middle. Does everyone have the same routine in
There's different levels. So you start out with a known, so everybody gets to practice that as much as they want all year, and everybody in your category flies that same one. And then there's a free, so there's 3 flights. The free, you within boundaries set up your own whatever you think looks the best and what you fly the best. And then the unknown, which is I kind of think it's the most fun. So you get presented it and you get to look at it. You don't get to practice it, and then you have to go fly it, and then you kind of figure out like, okay, who makes the least amount of mistakes and who can. That's more of a mental challenge of like who can make themselves get
And
through
which
that.
of the 3 are your favorite?
The unknown, I think, is more fun.
Really?
It's just an interesting challenge, right?
Yes.
Everybody gets to kind of practice that, and then they get really good at their free, and the unknown is just like everybody's up, level playing.
I did not know that, and I've been paying, I pay attention to aerobatics and competition, and I did not know that piece, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here
Absolutely.
this week. Excited to have you.
We appreciate it. Thanks for spending
Absolutely.
all
It's
this
been a
time with
pleasure.
us, and we'll see you at AirVenture.
Absolutely. We will see you guys there.
All right, take care. Be
back
safe.
to New Hampshire
All right.
for sure.
Thank you.
All righty. With a passion for aviation and a heart for veterans, Brennan Morgan and his Freedom Flight Academy are making a patriotic splash at Sun and Fun. I had the chance to feed off his enthusiasm.
All right, you were just nominated for one of the most patriotic booths here at Sun and Fun. How does that make you feel?
Well, I almost saw it coming. I walked around all week and don't really see a whole lot of competition out there. So it was expected, but unexpected in the same time, because we have to get people out to fly snf.org and vote for us here at Freedom Flight Academy to get that top spot and get that booth reserved for next year.
And tell us what Freedom Flight Academy is. You have an awesome booth here. You have an awesome story. We had you on Countdown to Sun and Fun before Sun and Fun. Tell us what it is.
Well, Freedom Flight Academy is not only the only all-inclusive paramotor school in the United States, we're the only school in the United States that waives tuition for all veterans. Veterans can come to Freedom Flight Academy, learn to train absolutely for free, get you up in the air, and that's just our way. Well, as one veteran, I like to give back to the veteran community.
But you have a story about why you do this.
Yeah, I don't even really know where to start. I was just a young kid that used to look up at the sky and see the birds and wish I was one of them. And when the recession hit in 2008, lost my job, decided I was going to join the military. And when I got out, I used my education benefits to go to flight school. Started flying helicopters out in Utah, but that was cut short by a young man talking on a cell phone while driving. I suffered a traumatic brain injury, and the FAA pulled my medical. And then a co-worker showed me a video of a guy flying one of these things to McDonald's and flying back home. And in that video, he said you didn't have to have a medical, didn't have a driver's license, not nothing. So I knew right then when I saw that video, nothing was going to prevent me from getting back up in the air. So I founded Freedom Flight Academy as a way to outreach to those veterans like myself who had no idea about PPG or paramotor, and through that effort, hopefully give those veterans a new sense of purpose, new goals, new dreams to achieve that is in a positive way.
Well, it sounds like you have an awesome mission here. We love the work that you do. We love that you're here at Sun and Fun. Congratulations on being nominated as well. Want to wish you all the luck with the contest.
Well, thanks. I can guarantee you, man, no one here is having more fun than me. So, I mean, I'm just having a blast. I appreciate everything that the volunteers do. Couldn't have this event without them. So thank you to the volunteers. Thank you to Sun and Fun. I'm so excited to be here.
We can't wait to see you next year, too.
All right. Thanks, Amanda. You have a great day.
You too. Thanks.
He's been out there. He's had a lot of folks at his booth with those paramotors, and happy to see some of those flying in the sky.
Yeah, and he gave me a little present. I went out there the other day.
I
I think
mine.
you were out there, and I got a little bottle of something, and I will probably have a little bit of that tonight when I get home. So
very, very cool. Yes, thank you for being here. Great mission that Brennan has
absolutely.
there. All right, next up, some final words from Gene, and we're also going to talk to some guests as they entered Sun and Fun yesterday, as Sun and Fun Live today continues.
Portions of Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV programming is brought to you in part by Textron, powerful brands, innovative solutions, and by Phillips 66 Aviation, cleared for go.
Open your eyes over and over again. Open your
Every day, people around the world are discovering what it means to fly for themselves in a Cirrus.
finding my way through the dark. Open your eyes.
Start your journey in personal aviation by visiting cirrusaircraft.com.
Every moment of every day is filled with noise. Without it, you're reminded of why you're here in the first place. The joys of the experience, the adrenaline, and the freedom of flight. All leading up to...
Cleared for takeoff.
That's the Bose A30.
What defines a masterpiece? Rich heritage? Superior craftsmanship? Timeless design? Or is it something more? At De Morgan, we don't define a masterpiece. Our work does.
Proceeds from the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo are the primary source of funding the Aerospace Center for Excellence, a nationally recognized leader in STEM education. Your support of Sun and Fun makes ACE the world leader in producing licensed teenage private pilots.
Let's go quick before they go out again.
All right, thanks for sticking with us on Sun and Fun Live today with all of our fun challenges, my voice, the lights. We got all the things going on today. I want to take a final look outside at the Warbird ramp. This is another reminder to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Use the hashtag SNF26. Final day there. Got the F-35s, the Super Guppy, all things out on display that you can go check out today.
Yep, so there's plenty still to do out there today. Going to be a great show from 1 to 5. All right, just keep looking at those cool airplanes. You don't have to look at it, and then the lights are back on. So
listen, we said it earlier. The light show just wanted to keep going.
Again, I just want to thank everybody again, my team, all of our volunteers, all of our guests, exhibitors, sponsors, partners, everybody, the city of Lakeland, the airport, everybody to help us put on this great event. FAA, can't forget you guys. It has been phenomenal. It has been a safe week. We got one more day. We got to get through today, get through 5 o'clock. Tonight at 7 o'clock is our tail dragger party. We're going to have about 2,000 of our volunteers there. We're going to feed and have a good time. But again, I cannot thank you all enough. And, you know, I will tell you, too, throughout the week, we've been getting ready and planning for our show next year where it will be very bright. There you go. See that? Right on cue. You know, but get ready. April 6th through 11th, 2027. Next year, we are going to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lindbergh's crossing of the Atlantic from New York to Le Bourget and Paris. So we're going to have more of an international flair next year. So it'll be our 53rd fly-in. We have not come up with the tagline yet. Something that rhymes with 53. I don't know if we can pull that off for next year.
Leave it in the comment section.
Yeah,
we want to know
if you got an idea, please let me know, because something that rhymes with 53, that connecting the world, 50, you know, we got to figure that one out. But I mean, right after this is over, we got to get going, because by the time we get to AirVenture in July, we have to have our theme ready, and we got to get going. So, but again, thank you everybody. Thank you for being here. It was a record year for us, and we could not do it without you. So thank you all so much, and I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Big thank you to all the volunteers and everyone. I know you have a lot of people to thank. And,
oh yeah, I can't thank them enough. I mean, thanks isn't even the right word after yesterday.
Yeah,
so.
it was an awesome day for sure. Let's take one last check of the forecast for today. Again, a little more cloud cover out there for us, so it will feel a little bit nicer out there. A little bit more of a breeze as well, getting into the upper 80s. Yesterday we hit 90 at Lakeland Linder there once again, so I don't think we're going to quite hit 90 today. Still going to be warm. Just take it easy. Drink some extra water. It's been a long week for everyone.
So is the high pressure still doubling down, or is it not doubling down anymore?
It's not doubling down. It's being shoved to the south. We've got a cold front moving in. It's going to pass through
I like cold fronts. Please, some rain tomorrow would be great.
Maybe a drop or two.
Yeah,
we'll see.
That's not enough.
Before we send it to our last story, want to give a big shout out to Dave Callahar, the chairman of the media department here. He actually won the chairman's award yesterday. We have a picture to show you, because he does a lot of work behind the scenes to get all of this going, and you never get to see him, but he's the mastermind of all of our TV operations.
And talk about herding cats. And keeping me on task, right? Because I'm busy, you know, but when we're leading up to this, he's sending me emails. I probably don't respond in the fastest way because I'm doing, you know, but he does such a phenomenal job. And to be honest, to make us look good, obviously we could not do it without Dave. He created the studio. He bought all the equipment. He put it all together. He does all the programming, all of our scripts, puts all of this stuff together. It's phenomenal. Makes us look professional. And Dave, thank you. And all the volunteers, we couldn't do it without you. So I know he's looking at me right now. Appreciate you.
We really, really do. Alrighty, as we conclude our show today, we are going to hear from correspondent Everton Spencer and Nick Ioannidis. They talked to guests entering Sun and Fun yesterday. So many different people and interests come together to enjoy aviation at its best for a great cause. You'll also see the credits at the bottom of the screen. Those are the volunteers who make this program possible for the last week and really all year round that we do this. They come from all walks of life and most have no broadcast experience. So what they do have in common, though, is the word volunteer. Thanks, everyone.
See you next year.
This is Nicholas Ioannidis with Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV. I'm joined here with one of my teammates,
Everton Spencer.
You know, every year we have hundreds of thousands of people come through the gates here at Sun and Fun. Let's go talk to a couple of them.
Glad to be here. Another exciting day at Sun and Fun. It's a big day, big day.
Yeah, I understand this is not your first time, right?
No, sir. It's my fourth time, and I love coming here to get the best classes from the best instructors. Always come away with some golden nuggets of knowledge about aviation, the airspace, and how to stay safe up in there in the sky.
Well, I've seen the ultralight yesterday. Today I want to see all the other stuff, you know, like and make my mind and, you know, maybe buy a shirt or something fun and eat a French fry.
Okay, awesome.
No, first time.
First time. First timers. Okay, awesome. What are you guys looking forward to seeing?
I want to see the Thunderbirds. I know I live in Vegas, so I see them all the time, but yeah.
Now you want to see them Florida style, right?
Yeah,
How about you, Owen?
I want to see the Super Guppy.
So I understand you guys are both pilots, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we fly out of FIT.
Oh, okay, cool. What do you guys fly?
Piper Warriors.
Yeah.
Piper Warriors. All right, sounds cool. What are you guys looking forward to seeing here today?
F-22 demo team.
Yeah, honestly, F-22 or the F-35. Honestly, anything. I'm just here.
Awesome. You guys sticking around for the night show?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
for
here
sure.
till 9:15.
What's your favorite thing about Sun and Fun?
Just the amount of like general aviation, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, that and the amount of like exotic planes that you don't really hear about. You can kind of just see them.
Yeah.
I just love people watching. Airplane people are a special breed of people.
In what way?
They just have a commitment to the beauty of aviation, flying, all different ways of having heavy metal in the air. So I love meeting the people.
I want to see the Raptor. I've never seen the Raptor flying.
and the Connie, the Connie constellation also, and the F100 Super Sabri, and the Thunderbirds also.
Oh yeah, of course.
I like both Blue Angels and Thunderbirds.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
great.
yeah.